Today, we're taking a look at a new contender in the laser engraving field, Hansmaker, and their flagship laser engraver, the Hansmaker D1 Ultra. This is a dual-beam laser engraver featuring a 20-watt blue diode laser module and a 30-watt infrared fiber laser module. The diode module is great for engraving and cutting materials like wood, leather, and cardboard, and it's also capable of cutting acrylic. Meanwhile, the infrared fiber laser excels at engraving all types of metals and can also produce great results on certain plastics. The machine is currently on Kickstarter. Be sure to check my link in the video description. One of the coolest design details is the Hansmaker logo, cleverly used as the latch. It's just too cool. With the D1 Ultra, Hansmaker also introduced a different door design, doors that open sideways instead of moving up and down. This design certainly has its advantages. The doors are extremely easy to operate, and they have built-in magnets that keep them closed even when they're not latched. This makes them incredibly easy to manipulate. They also provide some sealing against the machine's body so smoke doesn't escape through gaps. However, this design does come with a disadvantage. You can't partially close the doors to protect against stray light or improve smoke extraction when working with items larger than the machine. Underneath the laser head, there is a large lens that offers a generous 220mm square working area, along with a camera and a focusing laser pointer. On the side, you'll find an emergency stop switch, a power switch, a key lock, a rotating focus adjustment knob for quick manual focus changes, and a series of connectors for a rotary table, conveyor feeder, foot pedal, air cleaner, and computer connection. The machine comes with a generous set of accessories. The turbine fan is relatively quiet and provides the powerful airflow needed to extract fumes from your workspace. You also get two quality air duct hoses for venting fumes out the window. The included safety glasses are standard green protective glasses. Adequate, though I always recommend investing in a higher quality pair to stay on the safe side. The metal foot switch feels very high quality, and the aluminum cutting surface allows proper fume extraction under your material. You also get a pair of positioning brackets, great for engraving larger batches, as well as a generous material pack with a variety of samples to test the machine on. The control display gives a very premium impression with great tactile buttons. Just listen to the sound it makes. It's used for offline control and for running designs from an SD card, and its high-fidelity LCD screen looks excellent. You can also get a rotary attachment and a conveyor feeder. The rotary tool feels like a premium product as well, being made of solid metal. It offers a wide range of clamping jaws and adjustability for engraving cylinders and rings of all shapes and sizes. Focusing can be done using the autofocus function, or you can set it manually by enabling the focusing laser. This shines a red dot onto the surface. Then, simply adjust the focus height until the red dot aligns with the blue dot. At that point, the machine is perfectly focused. But if you know the thickness of your material, you can enter it directly. This is useful because you can assign different engraving heights to different shapes, and machine will adjust the height while processing. Now it's time to do some testing. You get these wooden keychains in the sample material pack. The Hansmaker software is easy to use and looks very similar to Xtool's software. The camera preview works well, though the exposure could be improved. But this software is still in a very early stage and will undoubtedly be refined over time. Adjusting the settings is simple, and for previewing the position, the D1 Ultra has a red light outline preview, which is great for double-checking alignment on materials that aren't easily visible through the camera. The magnetic doors don't need to be latched during use, which is very convenient, though I must say, I still really like that latch. The machine engraves very quickly, and the fume extraction works well. The blue laser performs nicely on wood, producing a clean engraving with great contrast. Next, I took some plywood and engraved the same design, but this time, I also tried some laser cutting. Using high speed and multiple passes, you can achieve a clean cut with very little charring. However, keep in mind that all galvo lasers cut at a slight angle due to the fixed position of the laser source. A dedicated gantry machine will always be a better laser cutter than a galvo system, especially because gantry machines can use proper air assist. Then, I engraved some anodized aluminum using the infrared module, which handles metals extremely well. The engraving was done very quickly and produced a deep, long-lasting mark with excellent contrast. I also engraved a small stone using the infrared module. Here I use slow speed and full power. The speed was a bit too slow, as it melted the stone's surface and created a glassy effect, which was actually quite interesting. The fiber laser module can engrave all types of metal. Here I engraved a solid block of stainless steel with amazing results. Also, it does not have any problems producing various engraving effects on raw aluminum. The fiber laser module can also produce some differently styled engraving effects on stainless steel, although it can't produce as wide range of effects as a MOPA fiber laser type. The biggest advantage of the dual laser setup is that you can use both lasers in sequence within a single task. For example, on black acrylic, you can use the fiber laser to create beautiful white engravings, and then switch to the blue laser to cut out the shape. The result makes for an excellent keychain with nice and smooth edges. The blue laser module, on the other hand, is perfect for organic materials. I engraved a piece of real leather using very high speed and low power, since leather engraves easily. The result has great contrast and color, with the top surface of the leather removed to create a durable mark. Now it's time to test the largest attachment, the conveyor feeder. This thing is massive and very well built, with a metal frame and a grippy rubber-covered belt. It sits on the right side of the machine. I'll demonstrate its bulk engraving capabilities by engraving these metal business cards. The process is simple. First, place one object directly under the machine and select the positioning process. Then create a template that teaches the machine what your part looks like so it can automatically detect it on the conveyor. Select the part from the photo and enter the offset where the engraving should be placed if you don't want it centered by default. Then create your design and adjust the engraving parameters. After that, I placed the rest of the business cards randomly on the conveyor belt and started the process. The machine began rolling the belt, automatically detecting the placement of each card. It engraved them one by one, automatically adjusting the orientation for each piece. My current software version is still a preliminary build and doesn't support full functionality yet, but it still managed to engrave the parts with impressive accuracy, keeping the design perfectly oriented in the center of each card. This conveyor feeder can be a powerful tool for serial engraving of loose parts. The machine is currently on Kickstarter. Be sure to check my link in the video description. Overall, it seems like a well-built machine and can be very versatile with all the available attachments.